Hi, I'm Lisa Michelle, and I like creating content for new and aspiring entrepreneurs who want to make money online. So in this video, I want to show you how you can either create a shop around this very easy to make printable, or you can just kind of add it to the products that you already have out there. And what I'm talking about are handwriting sheets, and you can do these for either children or adults. And they sell really well, and you can niche down and have different themes around them and everything, and they're really simple to make. So I'm going to show you how you can do that using Canva. So I'm on the home page of Canva here, and the first thing I want to do is set up my canvas, and I'll create a design, and I want to make it 8.5 by 11, since I want it to be big enough for a child to use, because this one will be for children. So I'll go ahead and zoom in. And the first thing I want to do is create my lines. All right, so I'm going to go to Elements, go to Line. I'm going to create something like that over there, but I'm just going to do my own. And I'll show you in a minute that you don't have to necessarily do this, but if you have a free plan, you may have to do it this way. So I've created 2 lines here, and you can adjust the weight up here, right here. You can make it thicker or thinner. So I'm going to make them on the thin side. So I'll make these 2 with a line weight of 2. And then I'll copy this line, put it in the middle, and then I'll make it dotted. All right, so now it looks relatively even. Just make sure it goes all the way to the end. All right, so now I'm just going to duplicate this so I don't have to keep on making these. I'll make this down here, and I'll duplicate it and make another one. All right, so you can see it's coming together. I'll make a couple more. Got to make sure you grab that line, otherwise it will not do what you want it to do. All right, so that's fine. I would make sure these are all like an equal distance apart. Like this is equal from that and from that, but I'm not going to worry about it for this tutorial. All right, so the first one I want to do is just one maybe with an animals theme. So I'll put something like animals. I haven't designed this ahead of time. I'm just making it as I'm doing this. So let's see how this comes out. And then maybe we'll say trace and color the pictures. All right. Move this up here. Make it way smaller. I'm just making this really big so make sure you can see it clearly, but adjust it however you like. All right, so I'm going to change the font of this to, let me see if I have, I have a child like font. That's fine. I'll make this one like that. Okay. All right, so what I want to do is, you know what? I shouldn't have made these lines so long because I didn't want to make it. All right, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to make these smaller because now I realize I want to have, I think I want to have an animal and then the name underneath it. So I'm going to delete these. And we're going to go with the smaller lines. Yeah, with the smaller lines. Like this one. And I'll duplicate this set. Oops. Okay. Okay. All right, yeah. I think that's what I want to do. I'll make maybe 6 of these. Okay, should be even. All right, there we go. All right. Okay. So we got the animals. So now I just need to find some animals. So I'm going to look over here in elements for animals that can be colored in. So I'll start with an elephant. Do I want to do an elephant? No, right? Because this is for little kids. So we'll do dog. And this one might work to color in. All right, I have a video where I show you how you can make images like this if you're doing a coloring book. So I'll leave a link to that video right here if you want to learn how to actually use images like this that are not already, you know, kind of, what do you call it, white on the inside or have no color on the inside. I'll link that video and you can see how to remove the color to use this to make a coloring book or activity book. All right, so I guess I should put it above there. All right, so let's look for a cat. And I don't want this video to take too long, so I'm not going to be too picky about the images I'm using. I just want to show you just for demonstration purposes. And before you take images like I'm doing for this video, on using any platform, make sure that the platform is giving you commercial rights that you can use it for design. I'm just doing this for the sake of the video, but you'd always want to make sure that you're allowed to use images like this before you actually put them in a book or anything that you're selling. All right, so bird. What else could I use for a children's book? Or owl. And I'll just do 2 more. Do you see how easy this is up to this point, right? Maybe a bat. Okay, Canva is coming through with the images. All right, I just need 1 more. How about a bear? Can I find a bear? All right. Oh. All right. Bear. It's kind of sad, but. All right, we're putting them in anyway. All right, so you see how quick that was, right? So now what we just want to do is add in our letters. So we'll go to text. We'll just go ahead and add, and I'm going to put in dog, right? Now, Canva, if you have a free Canva account, you can use their, it's called Canva Dotted or something. Was it Canva? Oh, Canva Student Font Dotted. And you can use theirs. And you can put it in like this if you want to have them write, the whole word out. Or, let's see, other options here. Or, let's see. If you just want to do just the letter, you can do that too. Canva Student Dotted, and you can just do the letter, and then let's see, D, and then you could do a lowercase d. I mean you can really do it any way you want. Canva Student Dotted, so that they're just practicing their D's for the dog. You can just put that next to it, or you can do the whole thing like that. So another thing you can do is what I've done. I've uploaded fonts from. Let me type it again. I've uploaded fonts from Creative Fabrica. I mean, I'm just typing over the whole thing. that already have the lines in it, so you don't have to create these. So if you don't have, like if you have Canva, the free account, you can't upload your own fonts. You'd have to do it this way, which is fine. But if you have the pro account, I'm just letting you know, you can upload your own fonts, and Creative Fabrica already has fonts with the lines in it already. So you don't have to create them, right? So you could just put this in place of that and you wouldn't have to make your own lines. All right. And I'll show you how to do that with this one over here for cat. So we're going to add the heading, type it in, and turn it into this font, which I think is called Tracing Handwriting font. And yeah, you would just put it on this line, and you wouldn't need to draw your own lines, right? You wouldn't have to do what I did to begin with. You just put this there. All right. Another thing they have, another option is, you know how sometimes you have the handwriting practice, what do you call it? The handwriting practice pages where it gives you kind of like a directional number and arrow. You can also do that too. And that is also another font that I uploaded from Creative Fabrica. So if I didn't want to have the regular lines and I wanted to add something in here to show you actually how to form the letters, you can put this here instead. Right? And then you could just add the lines like I did after that. Okay, so I could just do this. And I make this a lot shorter. And then just put it at the end, if that makes sense. So you'd have this here. And then they could practice it after seeing how to actually do it with the directions. See? Like that. Or you can put it on the line. Whichever way you want to do it is fine. But it just gives you other options in case you don't want to have to draw the lines yourself. All right. So this is one type of page you could do. Let's try another one. Let's do one that is for maybe for counting. And you can do different types of pages if you're doing an activity book. You can have some pages for tracing, some for coloring, and really just sell a really, really nice activity book. All right, so let's do counting. And I'm going to go ahead and just make this one, and I'll speed it up and play some music for you while I do this one. Okay, so you can see, you can get the idea of how you can do that, right? And you see how easy that is. You can also use, of course, images that don't have any color so that you can turn it into, let's see, like a coloring page, so you don't have to have it where it's just count and trace. It can be count, trace, and color, by putting in this, kind of animal instead, like on the previous page. This is the font that comes with Canva with the free account. These were just fonts that I downloaded from Creative Fabrica. So if you've got a Creative Fabrica account, definitely check over there and see if you see any other fonts that you might like for your worksheets. And also, if you don't want to have to create this by hand at all, you can just go to the templates. If you've got a paid Canva account, the pro account, you can put in worksheets, and look, there are already some over here that you don't have to do yourself. All right, so you have to also make sure that you are able to sell them, that you've got commercial license to use these as is. If not, you can definitely make changes to it yourself. All right, so you can see over here, they've got their own kind of templates. You can just switch certain elements around. But these will definitely give you a head start if you just can't think of anything to do. All right, see, they have handwriting worksheet templates already there. But you have to make sure that the page that you select, the page size, is 8.5 by 11 or US letter. Otherwise, it won't come up over here in templates when you put in handwriting worksheets. You can also go straight to Creative Fabrica and put in handwriting KDP, or just handwriting worksheets if you plan on selling them individually on a website like Etsy or on your own site. And you can purchase practice handwriting sheets that are already made. So if you don't want to make them at all, you don't want to have to design them yourself, you can always just purchase them already made. And I'll leave a link to Creative Fabrica and to Canva below in the description. Also, if you are interested in learning how to create other really simple printables or worksheets or things like that you can sell on Etsy and KDP on your own site, stay tuned and watch these 2 additional videos that follow, and they will give you some other ideas on easy things you can sell on Etsy, on Amazon KDP as workbooks, and just add more money to your monthly revenue. All right, so I hope that was helpful. If you liked the video, please like it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Notified of other videos that I upload that will be similar to this, and other ideas to help you make money online. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace.